You made it a point not to, I assume, at least, or?
Well, I try to pay for, like, if we're out to eat, I would pay for dinner.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
Like, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, yes, I did, like, in the U.S., I was, like, I had a Model 3, so I was kind of, like, driving around my Model 3, like, living in the Model 3.
Got it,
so,
yeah. People were on you a little, at least. Yeah.
it was like...
Could have been, like, more flashy.
Aces, I got aces, right?
Stanley bumping it up with King 5 suited. Espin's got the ace-7 spades.
That I get from, like, music festivals and stuff. Like, you
yeah.
go and nobody knows shit about one another's socioeconomic stance.
Yeah.
You're all just there to socioeconomic status. You're all just there to dance, and it's fucking
awesome. Yeah. There's a lot of purity in that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same thing when I go hiking. You know, no one knows anything. You know.
We raised to 6,000.
Because I feel like
Fang, in between his climbing stories, going to 3-bet with 2 jacks.
The amount of, like, so these climbers, some of them would drop out of, like, life, right?
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Andy set mining, though.
Sorry. And they,
Looking for a duck.
I'll tell the story. I don't need to pay attention, so I'm not, like...
And he's got one. He was looking for a duck, and he's got one. And this is the second time that Andy has flopped a set against an overpair. First time it was top set of 10s versus Ray D's aces. And he felted Ray D on that one. This time, it's deuces versus jacks. And Andy, very unconventional, leads out into the 3-better. Fang does block a lot of, it's a wet board, but Fang blocks a lot of the draws that Andy might be doing this with. He's got 2 jacks. He's got the jack of spades.
10 seconds.
And now Andy checks. Fang's going to check it back. River's the king of hearts. And this is where it'll get interesting. Fang with 81,800 behind. How much does Andy bet every draw missed?
38.
3,800.
And Andy goes pretty much pot here. Tough spot for Fang. What do you lose to here? 10-9 suited. Pocket 10s, pocket deuces. Those are the hands he loses to. He can beat the draws, but again, having 2 jacks in your hand makes it a little bit less likely your opponent had a big draw. Really interesting spot. I don't know if Fang can get away from this one. He's going to make the call. And again, Andy flops a set and gets paid.
Yeah, thanks.
Very nice hand. So anyways, so people like would give up, like quit their jobs and just live full time and just be climbers.
Yep.
And I forget where I read this, but you're saying like something like there's a certain amount of BS in the world, right? And so the people that like